Oh my God, puppy.
Good morning. Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are 45 minutes from Atlantic City, and we are an hour from Philadelphia, just to give you a roundabout where we are. Some of you are from far away, so we're southern New Jersey, 3 hours from New York City. Happy Halloween, a day late. I couldn't resist. Actually, all of the dogs, come here, Tucker. And here is my little minion. Did you see little minion? This is little Caesar. He won't keep the rest of his outfit on. Come here. Come here, Tuck. Come here. All right, just wash his outfit. Like a cat on the back. Our outfit on now. He was a superhero Marvel. We have mermaid and he became a Marvel. Oh, here's hold on, I'm coming. Brookie. Come here, Brooke. Okay, let us know if you can hear us. A new microphone. You can see it right here. See her mermaid? She almost didn't fit in it. She's a little chunky. Well, we say she's big bone. She's not really chunky. Brooke, come here. Brooke, come here. Show everybody. All right, you leave her alone. She doesn't love her tail. She doesn't know what's happening. You get off of her. We are, so let me go back to who we are. I'm Lori Zaleski. I'm the owner of the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary, located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We're open today. Throughout the whole year, we don't close for a season because the animals always have to eat. So we are here every Tuesday, every Sunday, without fail, no matter what the weather or holiday. If it were Christmas, we just maybe will close a little earlier and open a little later just to give our volunteers time to get with their family. So speaking of volunteers, we are all volunteer run. So you can come on out any Tuesday, any Sunday. You don't have to make an appointment. You don't have to call. You could be any age. Our youngest is 3 and our oldest is 83. However, come with an adult.
Okay, we're going to switch it. Hold on.
When people aren't hearing us?
They're saying it's cutting in and out. Let me just do this really quick.
Okay, stand by.
Okay, come here for just...
All right, stand by, everybody. We are changing microphones. I told Matt, no new microphone today, but we all know how he listens, right?
Stop.
He doesn't.
Okay. Now we're going to plug this in your back.
Okay, up to the
You
top.
have a back.
Yes, I do. Up high.
Oh, yes, you do. Okay.
I don't have a back. Ah, it's cold. Woo. Okay.
Okay, see if that's any better.
All right, do I have to do a review? All right.
No, they
a redo.
They just said it was cutting in.
Okay, so our microphone that I told Matt not to use, for the record, he used anyway, so we were cutting in and out. Happy Halloween, everybody. We're open Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 to 4. Tucker, we are not doing this. Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come here. He wants to stop. Come here. Come over here. Come here. What's your cat? Come here. We're all volunteer run. We have volunteers here, and it's a good thing we do because we got so many donations from our emergency wish list. So we wanted to thank every single person who helped us out. We had such a response. My porch, we'll walk out and you can see it. It looks like a bomb went off because the donations got put there and they're just piled up. The poor UPS, FedEx, Amazon, they're hating me about now, but it's all good. They're really happy that we had such a great response from all of you. We also had Chris Coleman from Cat Country 107.3, and he also does WPG Talk Radio on 95.5 and 1450 AM. Because all of these people heard us mention on the radio, people came out. I had one lady, Teresa DeRose, she had just had a fire. She has a little cat house. and she had a fire in there and it burnt down.
Cat shed, right?
A cat shed. And her one cat died, passed away from the fire. She was able to get the rest out. Some had burns to their feet. So even though she had some disaster in her life, the very first thought that she had was to help somebody else. So even though everybody... Stop, Tucker, please. Okay, good boy. He wants to eat. You want to get in your chair? Go ahead. You can. Get in your chair. Okay, you can show them. Get in your chair. Is that what you're trying to be a star? Get in. Okay. So as I was saying, the first thing that Teresa thought of, even though she had a disaster, was someone else. And in today's world, we all know that we all have disasters going on every day. People are losing their businesses, their jobs. And there are still people that are in between jobs. And guess what? They're coming out and working for free. Like they're giving back. They're not sitting home and just feeling sorry for themselves. They're still applying for jobs. But in their meantime, they're coming here and helping out with the animals. And again, like Teresa, although she had a pretty big disaster in her life, she was still, her first thought was other animals and other people. So I want to thank all of you, and especially Chris Coleman, because he really did a big shout out for us. And I think we got way more donations than we would have without being on the talk radio. Teresa, when she came, she had never been here, as a bunch of people have not been here, but they were still donating to give us a hand. We were completely out of straw. And as you know, the cold nights were coming up. Very quickly, we had some of the houses with straw, but then we ran out, and our local place that we usually get it from ran out. So we were panicking. I work full time, so I wasn't able to go and shop around. So we thought if a couple people could bring us a couple bales, and that's what happened to get us through. And now we're getting more and more, which is stocking us up for winter, which is a huge help. So thank you guys. You are all amazing. Let us know. Matt's going to show shoes because it was a little chaotic earlier. These are my shoes, as you can see. Whoa. All right, excuse you, Tucker. I am Cruella DeVille. And it's pretty funny because, you know, I love animals, and I'm Cruella. She was a animal hater, so I thought it was pretty funny. She didn't hate them. She didn't hate them. She didn't hate them. She just ate them. I don't know what she actually did with them. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. What did she do? Okay, we're not talking about that. Okay, so she was not nice to animals. She was an animal abuser. Fake, right? My coat is fake, as you can see. My cigarette is fake, as you can see. Oh,
so
whoops.
They're saying that the microphone sounds great, except for you keep rubbing it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. With my fur, my fake fur?
Yeah.
Okay, I will stop rubbing my microphone. Sorry. All right, now wait, you're making me start. It's not. This was all pretty, I was dressed in orange and black about an hour and 15 minutes ago. And I looked out the door and somebody came and they had like ears on. I said, oh, they're more spirited than I am. I have to change this. So I decided to be my Cruella DeVille. I have been her before. And I was planning on dressing all the dogs up as Dalmatians, but you can see they can't even keep one costume on, let alone trying to make one in an hour. So another year, but thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know where you're from. We have people from all over the world. Last week, I think we had Alaska again, and Missouri, and Indiana. California, I have a bunch of friends out there that I found out were watching, so we're super happy. And I know I have my Florida peeps.
Kaufman is watching. And Teresa said that that Cruella DeVille didn't like Dalmatians, but she liked everybody else.
Oh, she liked everybody else, just not Dalmatians. Well, that's okay.
You don't have any of those.
I don't have any of those, I guess, because, you know, I don't like them, apparently.
Joseph said you look very amazing and scary.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Joseph said that? Okay.
Joseph Coffin.
Joe Coffin! Yeah. Hey, Joe. Shout out. And Deb. His mom, Deb, brought us some donations, so thank you so much for that. And brought her dad. Right. And I missed seeing her dad because I was out picking up donations.
Joanne
all right,
from Minnesota.
Joanne from Minnesota. Minnesota's in the house. I think it's a little chilly here. How cold is it there? I don't have my watch on.
Emily said you look good.
Thank you, Emily. I was a little bummed because yesterday was Halloween, and I dress up every single year. And then yesterday I did not because we were so busy. We were down some of our regular volunteers, and Brookie is sleeping in Adele's food bowl. It's actually a boot tray, and that's where we put her food to kind of keep it contained in there so she doesn't put it all over my house, but it still ends up there. Brookie decided that's where she's going to sleep today. So Debbie Carr from Idaho. Imagine that. Debbie Carr's watching. Hi, Debbie. We're very happy to have you. And I don't know if my Thompsons are watching from Florida, Bonnie and Jim.
And also the time change.
Oh, the time change. So it's really not 11:15, it's 10:15. You can see I didn't change my clocks yet.
Tina said, do you still need straw if we visit tomorrow?
If you visit tomorrow, we can always use straw, because I'm talking to some of the farmers because we're trying to order more, and because some people gave us monetary donations, so we're able to buy our own, and they said buy it while you can because they run out every year. So we're going to make sure we stock up. So always. So there's a few things that we always need. Not open tomorrow. Tuesday, you meant, I think, because I wasn't even thinking. Yeah. Tuesday we're open. So Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 to 4. And we are open all year long. We're located in southern New Jersey. Throughout the whole year. We do not close at all. So, we're not sure what to show you today.
We're just going to walk around.
We're going to just walk around the farm. Hopefully the animals won't be too freaked out. What, Tucker? What do you want? Who do you want to see? You want to go? He wants to see the goats. Always wants to see the goats. Ow! And yes, the bunnies. So one of our bunnies got adopted. Some of our kittens are going to be available very shortly. Matt just showed them on. You want to show the kitten again here? Okay. There's 2 here. We have to make sure that they're nice and healthy and old enough to go home. But we have about 9 kitties left. And kittens. We always have we have over 200 large kittens. Cats. We have the cat house outside, so you can sit and decide who likes you and if you like them, and you can always fill out an application and take one of the cats home and give them a forever home. All right, let's go outside and we'll see some of the donations.
Okay.
Is that okay? Can everybody hear me all right? All right.
No complaints.
All right, we're going outside. All right, somebody is driving a little fast. My hair is messy. Don't look at my hair then. All right, show these donations. Matt and Annalise, our lovely volunteers that are here every week. You can see they are opening boxes. I could barely get up my steps because I wasn't home and they didn't know where to put them. So the volunteers said, you can put them on the steps. That's fine. Excuse you two. Hey, we're not. Hey, let's go. Go down. We're not fighting today. All right.
We'll write a nice post about all these donations.
Yes, we will write a nice post. Oh, look at where Ricky is. He's Ricky, the white. All right, so we're still showing that. Okay, Matt. Buddy, what are you doing? Buddy's trying to grab my my costume. I don't think he knows it's me. So this is Ricky. Ouch, Tucker, he almost took me out. Look at Ricky inside of there. That's what I'm trying to show. All right, remember you guys, I left you in last week. We're going to do that again next week. Did you see Ricky, Matt? You're not going over. Oh, he jumped out.
Rick wants to know what the dogs eat.
So we get special food for the dogs because Tucker has to sit up in his high chair. He has mega esophagus. He has to have liquid puppy pedigree. So the rest of the dogs, they kind of eat a mishmash of stuff, but we don't really have anybody feeding them any snacks. So we're not really giving them snacks because they do eat a lot. But usually Pro Plan 1 is what we feed.
The red bag. Yeah.
The red bag. They really like that. So, yes, if anybody wants, we don't usually ask for dog food just because they're pretty particular. They're a little spoiled, as is a lot of our animals here. So, I usually purchase that.
I know we talked a little bit about this, so I am a good listener, but why did we need straw so much?
Okay.
And litter?
Okay, although I just said that, and again, Matt was not listening, we needed straw because we had our first real cold snap. So all of these houses, I don't know if we want to walk over and see in here. This one's not a great one to see. Let's see. If we can see one that's easily seen. How about in here? This is one rooster. What's that?
Steve said you're going to fall on your butt with your...
I know, with my big old shoes. This is, you can see inside of his house, this is a rooster. So a lot of people ask us, why do we have birds in individual pens? Because we have over 100 roosters. Some of them were from cockfighting and they like to fight. So they have to be separated or they're going to hurt each other. So we usually have igloos, and you can see the straw inside. That's what keeps them warm, even through the winter. We have to change that out every week and give them fresh stuff because they sometimes doo-doo in their straw. So we have to make sure that that's nice and clean. And straw is different than hay. Some people didn't understand. They're like, what's the difference? Hay is like blades of grass, and they eat that. That's for ingestion for horses and cows and goats. Straw is hollow, like a straw that you would drink your drink from. And that allows the heat to go in there, or the air that goes in there, and then it warms up from their body and it keeps them warm. It's like a layer of insulation. So that's really important to have straw. I've never run out of straw ever before, but I've never had this many animals. So I guess, you know, I usually try and figure out what I'm going to need for the year. And winter just started, so obviously I underestimated, or I thought I had more than I really had. Hi guys. Thanks for volunteering.
About our wish list and when we post it and how that works.
Okay, well, we have a wish list. It's supposed to be posted on Friday night wish list. Which, did you even post a wish list on Friday?
Today.
So Matt Reeves posted our Friday night wish list on Sunday. He usually doesn't know which day it is. I have volunteers after him all the time, like, Matt, it's Friday, post the wish list. He usually waits for me to tell him what we're looking for. There are always supplies that we need. Paper towels. We usually like Bounty because they really do work the best. The volunteers are scooping up leaves and poop, and you can see the volunteers are scooping up leaves, and then the dogs are going in there. What are you saying?
It looked like the dogs were scooping up leaves.
No, the volunteers scooped up the leaves and made a pile, and then the dogs go in there, Matt. All right. Does anybody want to, let's go see the two new goats because we really didn't see them.
Yeah.
So that is, yeah, we'll go see the babies too. Let's go see Henry now. Let's go see Henry and Carson. They are the new goats. So a woman called me, and the one goat had a problem with his leg. It was shortened, and she was unable to care for them anymore and was going to take them to auction. So you know what happens when they go to auction?
What Cruella de Vil does?
Yes, what Cruella de Vil does. And I don't think she realized that. And I said, are these like your babies? Are they your family? And she started crying. She said, yes. And I said, well, you don't want to take them to auction. I didn't need any more goats. But however, good morning. However, I got 3 more that day. She was bringing the one with the hurt leg because they wouldn't take that one. So I took Mary Moo Moo, which was the brown and white baby goat that you saw last week, which we will show again. His hat's a little crooked. I don't know. This is going to be fun to walk in. How about we go here? And maybe I can climb through. It's really muddy, and my boots are not.
So if they come, bring nice boots, right?
Bring your old boots. We've had so much rain there. You can see how there's some puddling going on. So most of the ground is like this. It's pretty dry, but don't wear your best shoes. So we have Carson and Henry. Henry is the one with the bum leg, which he's, what? Oh, stop. No. We don't bother, we don't bother Laverne. Oh. And this is Lily. This used to be her pen, Lily and Billy's pen. So she's kind of like, what are these two dudes doing in my pen? But they are out of the terrible twos now, so they're better. These two have just been neutered. Actually, it's probably about 2 weeks now. So this is Carson Tucker. We don't do that, no. This is Carson, and that's Henry. You can see he has his 1 foot out straight. He has a shortened leg. So he basically runs on his 3 legs. And these two were going to slaughter. So we were able to save them, and they came here. They're brothers, and they have Mary Moo Moo, but she was unfixed, as well were these two. They were unfixed, and they would have had babies pretty soon because she was getting older and older. Really important to get your pets spayed and neutered. We have so many animals out in the world. That's why places like us exist. So make sure you get your your pet spayed and neutered because, you know, there's so many unwanted animals now. And there are so many great animals out there for you to adopt. And it will make you feel really good. You're not buying from a puppy mill or a goat mill or whatever. They are animals that actually need homes desperately. All right, big boys, aren't they beautiful? So before they were neutered, they were a little fresh because, you know, they weren't neutered. So they had a little too much testosterone and they had those big old horns, and one gouged me right in my buttocks and left me a very large bruise. And thank goodness it didn't puncture me. I had pretty thick pants on, but I'll tell you, they can hurt. So they're much sweeter now that they're neutered. We should do that to all men. I'm kidding.
I almost tripped.
Don't fall, Matt. Good thing Matt just almost tripped, but good thing there's no pool around. As you guys all know, Matt fell in the pool. That was the funniest episode ever. Okay, let's go see the other goats, and then we'll go look at the Boy Scout project again to show the final. All right, and we have young Steven in here. Raking up, you can see all the volunteers are scooping poop. Hi, Steven. This is Miss Lexi. We rescued her from Jackson, New Jersey. We had Marty and Joy from Jackson found her wandering around and knew that she came from another farm, and she was due to be slaughtered with the rest of her family and brothers and sisters, and they brought her here in the back of their car. They were, you know, living in a development. They were not set up. But she came every night and slept on a blanket at Marty and Joy's. So they really became attached. Marty still visits every single week. And Joy works, so she's not here as often. But Marty's here every week checking up on his baby.
Jennifer wants to know if the goat will get a prosthetic leg.
So the vet came and looked. Dr. Beyer, our famous Dr. Beyer, came and looked at it. He's been getting along around with the 3 legs. I mean, it's still there, but it's just a dwarf leg. It's shortened. And he'll use it. He had really long nails, and he'll like use it for balance sometimes, but for the most part, he's fine. And animals can live with 3 legs, as you know. There's, you know, a lot of critters. Even though he has his 4th leg, it's just not really that usable. So he walks around with it up. It's like if, you know, if we get hurt, you know, we kind of bounce on 1 leg, right? Same thing. But they have 3, so they're good. Animals will acclimate. I just laugh because she's trying to get up and it's a little too tall. Go up the steps. Go up the steps and you can jump up. There you go. Now jump up. Go ahead, girl. Yay!
Yay!
So that's her house from the inside, but Steven is doing a deep clean of their house. Because we had so many rainy nights, the straw that you guys got us, you can see it. Well, this is hay right here because we actually, when we ran out of straw, we used hay in a pinch, but it's not the same once it's just
eat their bed.
They sometimes eat their beds, yes, but it's just not the same as straw for warmth. So that's her house inside, and it has a lot of straw. So she loves it being outside. She's like, I'm liking to get up high. And then we have Mary Moo Moo. Can you come over?
Yeah, Joseph Coffin said that Farley and you match.
Farley and I match, Joe. That's right. So that's our fainting goat, the white one. Her name is Stella. She came from North Jersey in a garage. Her and her sister Natalia lived in a garage, and they obviously needed a home. So the people realized, okay, we're in over our heads having a goat in the garage, so they came here. And she is the happiest I think she's been since she has 2 little ones. I think she's feeling very maternal with them, acting like they're her children, and they get along great. And then Mary Moo Moo is the brown and white that looks like a cow, and she came with Carson and Henry. Can you hear me?
Just be careful of this.
Oh, okay, I'm being careful.
Let me go like this.
Not the best outfit for my wire, huh? Should I hold it?
No, you're doing
okay.
good.
All right, you're showing nothing probably. Yeah,
showing.
Exactly. There you go. See, women would be on the animal and still talking. Matt, it's like he starts talking, then he loses it. All right, so or you can show Steven maybe even in the meantime. You can see.
Steven's doing good.
Steven's doing great. He's been a volunteer here. How long, Steven?
I started in August, so a year and 3 months so far.
A year and 3 months, not that he's counting. Started, and we had an emergency cleanup day yesterday because the horses and the goats, everybody was in for so long. And we heard it might rain today, so we had everybody come yesterday to help scoop poop. So just pooper scoopers. We invited anybody. You didn't have to sign up until you got here, and you could just show up. So Steven was here, and because he is seasoned and knows what he's doing, I had a woman come up to me, you know, my age, and she said, that Steven volunteer has showed me so much. I learned so much. I've been here. It was Brenda Wallace. That's who it was. Brenda Wallace was here, and she has been here and been a volunteer here, but she even learned a bunch from Steven because he is here with his mom every single week. Very rarely do they ever miss, except for if they have something going on with school or softball or baseball, or right?
Baseball.
Uh-oh.
Baseball, right. So he does baseball. So other than that, they are here. So he was even teaching a bunch of the volunteers that have been here before on how to do some things. So thank you, Steven. So anybody can be a volunteer, any age.
So most kids are playing video games.
Yep, most kids are playing video games here, Steven. You know, working here. Working and when your kids come here, they can be kids. They can't, you know, they don't have to. People think, oh, they're just going to sit on their phone. The only time people bring out their phones now is when they're taking photos. That's it. Usually they are out playing with the animals, getting dirty, acting like a kid. You don't play in the traffic, Matt. People are coming. Let's go see so you can see these people are driving nice and slowly because animals will and will run out in front of your car. So there's sometimes when people are trying to leave, I have to go, excuse me, like they don't want you to leave, so they're blocking your car. All right. They're looking at the bunny. That is our bunny that has one ear. I don't know if I can get him with my gloves on. Theodore, come here, Matt. We'll just show Theodore over here. Come here, over here.
I was showing what Tucker was looking at.
Excuse you. No. This is Theodore. You can only see he has one ear. The other you can oh, he's stomping. So that's the bunny telling us beat it. Now you missed it. Let's go in there.
That's him.
Do you see his one ear missing?
Yeah.
Yep. So there is his ear. His ear missing. We don't really know how his ear became missing. Hey, you. Okay, you can see Tucker. Come here. No, we don't do that. Listen. No, Tucker. He loves bunnies. He wants to see them more. Like, he is attached to me. He's attached to bunnies more. But when I get the bunny out, he'll sit on top of the picnic table and just sit with it. One time, one bunny got loose, and we were thinking, oh my gosh, you know, they're dogs. They're going to, even though everybody gets along at the funny farm, he actually caught it and wouldn't let anybody touch it until I got there, picked it up, and so he saved the bunny. Because if he got loose, who knows who would get him. This is Jolly, the one that had the operation that cost $7,000. And he has to have his butt washed because now he's a male, but pee-pee's like a female because he had to have an operation. He was the one that he was left at a property and the property foreclosed. So the realtor came, found Jolly, and didn't know what to do. Took him home, fed him what the feed store told him, but he had lived on branches and leaves and forage in the forest, and it was through the winter. So all of a sudden he had this very rich protein diet, and it's almost like kidney stones where it blocks him up in his urethra, I think, in his urethra, and it stops him from I'm like just talking like I know what I'm talking about. I'm not really 100% sure, but I know that he couldn't go to the potty like a boy, and they had to reroute him inside, and he has to pee like a girl. Kind of comes out of his butt, but it makes a mess. So we have to give him a bath. Usually Roseanne, our one volunteer, leads it like, Lori, he's smelling ripe, time to clean him. So we have to give him baths all through the winter. So
Dr. Cruella.
Yes, Dr. Cruella. So she makes sure the volunteers kind of keep an eye on that schedule to make sure that we keep him bathed and clean. This is the Eagle Scout project. Many of you probably saw Matt spec here last week. It was quite the project. It took a bunch of volunteers. They got their own volunteers coming. They had, I don't even know how many weekends, at least 3 weekends they were here and Sunday. And it is for our golden pheasant. It was really a chicken coop. All right, we can't let him out. Let's see. You can go in there and see him probably on top of there. Go ahead, go in there and see if you see him. There's a golden pheasant. Isn't he beautiful? So we have to actually put hay. That's his new, we're going to pull the perches down. We just built these. These are, I might scare him by pulling this down. But we just put it in. It's all right, bud. This is Phoenix, the pheasant. So he'll actually perch on here too. He has a perch up there. He goes up on top of the window ledge, and he loves his new house. It's nice and warm. The other house that we had for him was very small. They are not indigenous to New Jersey. They are from China. And somehow somebody must have had this bird and either released him or he got out and nobody claimed him. They put a hold on him to make sure that, you know, it wasn't somebody's. And then we've had him for over a year now.
Hey, how'd they get in here?
Okay, the dog's, all right, stop eating the pheasant food, puppy. Out. Come on, let's go. Puppy. Oops, I don't want to close him in. Oh yeah, I do close him in there. Come here, pup. Puppy! Sorry for screaming in your ear. Out.
Okay, that's
He just, Poppy. Hello. Happy Halloween a day late. All right. So we saw the new goats because you really didn't see those two. Much more calm. Hopefully eventually they'll be able to be loose like everybody else, but until they're in quarantine for a while, the vet did come out and look at them, making sure they're healthy, gave them their shots, neutered them. So they should be good to go very shortly out and about with everybody else. But we have to watch with their big horns. We saw the bunny with one ear. Some people call him Van Gogh. His real name is Theodore. And then this is one of our donkeys. He is over 40 years old. Donkeys can live a long time. This is Eeyore, like Winnie the Pooh. Hi, puppy. Not puppy. I called him puppy just because I do. That's my nickname for him. But he's a sweetie pie.
Who are you?
Some of the animals don't know me. If they didn't see me getting dressed, the dogs would bark at me. Oh, we have guinea hens in here. We have some new guinea hens. Does everybody know what a guinea hens are? A lot of people try and get guinea hens. And I wanted to mention, unless you have a very, very large property, they're going to leave if you don't have them penned up. Also, predators will get them. Here, not so much because we don't have many predators, but they're the polka dotted looking chickens, and you can hear them making the noise. They go, guk, 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 guk. And then when they get excited, or if a predator does come in, they go, guk, 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 and they freak out. It's the best alarm system that I could have. So they're wonderful, and they eat 1,000 ticks at a time. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, it's just you're banging into this.
I'm banging into what? Okay.
That's better.
No, again, not my best costume for my... All right, girls. Let's keep them in here. So guinea hens. We have quite a few. That's why we don't really have too many ticks here at the farm when it is tick season. People are like, I can't believe you don't have ticks. Because we have guinea hens. Keeps the tick population down and keeps them fed. There's my beautiful shoes. They're still not looking too bad. All right, I hear another donkey screaming. Where are we going now?
We can go see Yogi and then maybe the kitten.
All right, and somebody asked about Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper.
I don't even know if Cooper's out. Let's go this way. And I'm not sure how the ground is over here, so. All right, Tucker, come on. Look, he wants to play. You can't play with me right now after. Oh, did you hear that? That's a miniature horse. That is Flash and Silver. I talked about him before, how he has small feet. That's how you can tell it's a miniature horse, and they're smaller than a pony. Pony's feet are large like a regular horse. Here's Silver. Silver was at a farm. I wouldn't even call it a farm. He was just in a pen, and you couldn't even get over to him. Even the owner who had him, he wouldn't come over to her with feed. So I thought, this poor guy was so unhappy, didn't even have a chicken for a long time to be friends with. And he came here and he was petrified of everything because he wasn't used to anybody. And now look at him. He is a gentle soul. He is a stallion. Only 2 horses on this farm are not gelded, which means fixed. Become a boy horse gets gelded. And these guys, both of them were a little bit too old to do that. And they said, all the vets said, oh, you can't put them together. They're going to kill each other. They are the best of friends. Because it's whatever in the air at the funny farm or in the water, right? You know, so one will chase one and then the other will chase the other, but they sleep together, they eat together. You guys are really sweet, aren't you? Always remember when you feed horses, we had somebody, their kid put their whole hand in somebody's mouth last week. Thank goodness nothing really happened except for a nice bruise, but always hold your hand flat underneath their face because they can't see through past their long, especially this one. It's like cousin it with his hair. I do cut his hair. He looks like the Dutch boy on the paint can when I do. But the flies do stay out of their eyes with some of their bangs. And here's a bunch of our Canadian geese that have either landed or have been kind of dumped over our fence. They can leave. They are not in this pen. They can get right out. And then there's some of our African geese and domestic geese. They are all our friends. All right. Here is Cal the goat trying to be a pig with these poor people. And they're a little bit worried about the ducks. The ducks come right up to you, as do the turkeys and the swans. Most of them are very friendly. We do have a turkey peck. We always say he's trying to give you a kiss with his hard lips. And they usually do it to the kids. How about Emily? Should we let Emily out?
Sure. Come out.
You guys love when I let the animals out. I get in trouble. All right. You want to let Emily out? Open that door for me. Hi, guys. You can just leave the gate open. Brooklyn, come here. Come over here. Thanks. No, open the whole thing and just leave it open. Don't go in and out. So the animals can go in and out. At night, a lot of them go in the pen because they feel more at home and safe, and that's where their beds are a lot of times, and a lot of them perch on the fence here. Okay, she's not coming out. See, they're so happy that they don't even want to come out of their house when you let the gate open. So go in and see them, Matt. There you go. This is Emily. She is over 15 years old. I used to play volleyball at the Federal Aviation Administration where I work. And one of the guys, they were calling me farm girl, and they said, hey, take a set of emu? I didn't even know what an emu is, I'll be honest with you. I had no idea. And I got Emily and Enoch, and eventually, that turkey hates Matt. Eventually, Enoch died, but Emily is still here. She's like the Black Widow. She has outlived 2 of her men. This turkey is a domestic turkey, but you can see he's missing part of his chest. Matt, you have to go a little closer.
I can't go closer.
You can go closer. Don't be a sissy. Farley will protect you. Oh, now he's turned around. See, he's not going after you. You can see something got him. We think a fox or coyote, raccoon, something got a hold of him, but he managed to escape, and people called me to come get him, and I picked him up, and you can see it's, look now, Matt, show them that area. You can see it's kind of disgusting, but it's getting better. It's really healing up. And these are domestic turkeys. For those of you who think that they're Thanksgiving dinner, can you imagine? These are like friends. You can give them a hug and kiss. Come here, big boy. All right, knock. How could you eat this? You can't. He's our friend. So a lot of them are rescues. That's why we have some of the white ones. But they actually have personalities like dogs. They're really, really intelligent animals, and they're very sweet. Their heads change colors, and I let some of the kids, pet their head. I always say it feels like a brain, and I thought I felt a brain before, but it's really soft, and the feathers are soft. This is a male, and you can tell this is his beard. It feels like a horse's mane, if you've ever felt that. And the longer it is, that's how you can tell how old they are, that he's an older turkey. Some of the little short, squattier beards are younger turkeys. But they're very happy here. They walk around. They can get out of their pen. Like I said, sometimes I have to put them in timeout when your kids are here, because they do like to get some kids. I said, that's what a little kiss, right? That's all. Oh, you want some loving? Yeah, you do too. Hi. He's getting jealous. They always get jealous. What? You jealous too? I'll come give you a hug and kiss. Come here. Oh, but now you're going to be a scaredy cat? If you want to come and hug a turkey, come visit. I just love turkeys. I think they have the best personalities. Now, Farley will help you if they start kind of seeing your kids a little too much. You just yell, and then Farley will break it up and say, get away from those kids. He's always good about making sure everybody is safe here. And you can see our swans. Where? Excuse you, Brooke and Puppy. Puppy! Oh my gosh, I forgot I'm screaming. Puppy! Brooke! Come here. Come here. Okay, Brooke's gonna go right through the pond. Look. She's coming. Okay, that cat is Sunny, and she'll take care of him. Puppy! Pup! Pup! I'm sorry for screaming in your ear, but my poor cat is... Some of these cats, they've had trauma their whole lives, and then they come here and they're supposed to be safe. And then Puppy, come here. He's like my little demon child. He's like I should have next year. We're gonna dress him up as the monkey from the flying monkey from Wizard of Oz. Look at him. Come look at this. Puppy, where are you going? You're cutting through, really? Come on, pup. He's like, maybe not. It's deeper than me. Come here, pup. He's so naughty. And you can see the rooster on top of the dirt pile. This is a woman-made pond. I originally dug this with my sister years and years ago, and it has spread. The ducks like to eat at the dirt, so now I have, usually Dean, my volunteer, will scoop it out now with a machine, thank goodness, because it's pretty deep because they need to be able to have a place to swim. Eventually, we're trying to make it with a real bulkhead and put liner in it because we have to fill it up with our hose. Well, you can see we have an overflow area. That's what the pipe comes in for. So
a woman-built pond.
Woman-built
like
pond.
Perfume and has towels.
It's nice. I would like it a little cleaner, but you know how ducks are.
Well,
ducks and geese. Well, eventually we would like to have a little fountain, and it will keep it going and keep the algae out. So we worry about feeding and keeping the animals warm. That's our main deal. Watch behind you, Matt! Oh, I should have let it happen, but he almost fell in the turtle pool.
Not okay.
And you can see these pools were all clean this morning. They're dirty in 5 minutes after because the ducks like to go in. Are you coming with us? Come on! You want to take a walk? Come on! Oh, here's Emily. Emily, you're coming back in already, girlfriend? So I don't know if you can hear the pounding. She goes, bop, 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 bop. Emily, look. Hi, girl. Come here, pretty girl. She's like, oh, I don't know about that. Aha, I don't catch her very often. She doesn't love being caught, but you can see. I can do it. Right, it's okay, girlfriend. So they don't have big brains, they say. So she's the only one that if she gets out, she doesn't know where she's going.
Like, what am I doing?
Hang on, girlfriend. And then here's her little wing. Can you see right here? That's her little wing, so she can't fly. I don't even know, they maybe just balance, I don't know. But those feet, show them the feet. The feet looks like something out of Jurassic Park, and they can kick you and kill you. So although she's friendly, there's a lot of emus that are not, so you don't ever want to go up to them. Okay, whoa, okay, girlfriend.
You don't ever want to go up and squeeze them?
You don't ever want to go up and do what I just did, but she knows, Mom. And then now, she'll get all upset that I messed her hair up. She's a typical girl, look. She messed my hair. Can you see her? She's pruning herself now. Now she'll spend the next 15 minutes cleaning herself. And you can see some of the peacocks, the big blue peacocks you saw. If Matt got to him fast enough, Ricky, the white peacock, we only have one white male peacock, and he's gorgeous, and he's been here the longest out of all the peacocks.
There's Tucker looking at the bunnies.
Tucker's looking at, 2 more bunnies. Let's go see them. So our bunnies are up for adoption. People get them a lot and then decide, oh, they really go to the potty a little too much for me. These are 2 sisters, and they're big girls, and they eat a lot, and they poop a lot. But they're very loving sisters. You can sit and hold them. They're like lap bunnies. They were in a house. We're acclimating to outside, and you can see the straw again. They also eat Timothy, which is different. It's greener than the straw. You can see the difference, maybe, maybe not. Yeah, but they eat Timothy, and they also eat hay pellets and bunny pellets. And they drink water. We have, some of them are gravity-fed water feeders, and some are bowls. So we're not really sure each bunny that we get in. We want to make sure they can find their water in any place. Excuse you. You're getting my dress dirty.
Like a flying monkey.
Come on, flying monkey. Get your ball. Get it. Okay, people are going in there. People don't usually go right in, but hey, man, look. Okay. She's going right up to the emu.
They want to go feed her. They're feeding her.
That's funny because the gate's usually closed, but that's okay. Look, and then we got a selfie with the donkey. This is a miniature donkey named Tico. He's like, yo, lady, hurry up. Look, he's telling her. So watch. And then the other miniature donkey, this is Jethro. You can see he looks like he has Kardashian butt implants. See the butt? And then he has fat pockets here. He's like, Mom, I'm just old. So it's just the little fat pockets. Some people I heard pay big money for this, but you don't need that anymore.
You heard?
I heard. I have enough junk in my trunk. I don't want mine any bigger. I don't know what people are thinking, but that's...
My cousin Ginger said that she wishes she could live at the funny farm.
Ginger, I wish you could live at the funny farm too, because I really could use some help. It's really great with all the people that volunteer, and if you're ever in town, give us a call. This is a couple of chicken coops. Most of our chickens, a lot of them don't lay eggs, so somebody called me yesterday and said, can I get 10 dozen? I'm like, yeah, no. We might get a dozen or two in the winter per week. There's just not a lot of that right now. In the summer, daylight's longer. We just let the chickens be natural. Either they lay or they don't, and that's it. Here's a female peacock, she's white. You can see she just jumped right up. And then this one, I believe, is a young male because of his dark. It could be a female though. But that, I believe the last one is Ricky's baby, white and blue. Can you see the white? Mm-hmm. I believe that's a male there. The other ones are peahens, peacock, peahen. Mm-hmm. What were you going to say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, usually say I talk too much and you were trying to get a question in?
No, although there are people have been asking questions.
Okay, well, you can ask some questions.
Okay.
Here we have a hog. Can you see his big tusks?
Yep.
Can you?
Wilbur.
Is it Wilbur? Mm-hmm. He is, I'm trying to think, about 6 years old, I'm guessing now. And we have to use a giggly wire to cut his tusks, and it's almost like a piano string wire.
The string wire?
That does it.
Wire?
Giggly wire, they call it. And then we have potbellies. Now, I know a lot of these pigs, people think, oh, I got it, and it's a little mini pig. It's a teacup pig. No such thing. That's what they are. They get 150, 250 pounds. And that's when they call us, oh, it doesn't fit in its little cat bed anymore. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. They are regular mini pigs, and they are larger. If they stay small, it's because they starve them to death. So
Tracy thinks your costume is perfect for owning an animal rescue.
Thank you, Tracy. I know, I thought it was pretty funny. All right, let's see Cooper. So my volunteers are gonna get mad if I let Cooper out. We might have to chase him down the road, but what do you say? Should we let him out?
I'd say let him out.
Hey, Miss Karen, can you let Cooper out even though the volunteers will get angry at me because we will have to chase him? For some reason, he likes to go outside the gate. He's the only one.
Antoinette would like to know how Yogi is doing.
Antoinette. Yogi is doing great. He's right here. He's looking for his friend. I did get more sleeves. My friend George bought me sleeves for his head. We could have put those on today. Yeah. Might be hard in my little costume.
It would be hard, although
but it would be funny. How about we do that next week? Here's Cooper. Cooper is our alpaca that was stabbed by accident. Yogi, the Jersey steer, which is his best friend, poked him in the side and had an issue. Tucker and Puppy. Psst, Puppy. Sorry for screaming in your ear again. Puppy and Tucker were being bad, being naughty.
He's like a little angel.
So he went to the hospital for an entire week. Volunteers rushed him to the hospital because he did get stabbed. When the horn went in, it didn't destroy anything. His intestines, his colon, everything went miracle. And they were able to put him on some antibiotics, fix him up, and then he was good to go. So he loves Yogi, but we've had to keep him separated until I can get the sleeves with these balls on the top of his horns. And you can see he's rubbing his head right now. He wants, are you itchy? Come here, I'll rub you. Come here. Come here. I'll rub you. Come here. Come on.
Come here, Yogi.
No, he's like, yeah, Mom. No, I don't think so.
Like it's muddy over there.
He's like, I gotta walk. Want me to walk in? No. Okay, we're not doing that.
With your shoes.
All right. That's Yogi, and then T-Bone is the red Angus steer in the back. You can kind of see him past Flash. That's the horse with the black tail, the butt showing. I don't know if it's probably a little far for them to see that.
No, they can see him.
Matt always says that, and then I look at the live video sometimes later. I'm like, I can't see anything.
You never look at them later.
I look at them for a few minutes after. I don't really have time to watch my live. I'm like, I talk a lot. How do you guys? I know people come in and out. Now I know why.
And sometimes
I don't shut up sometimes. I know. I usually do. I usually fall asleep if I sit down to watch it because I'm sitting down. All right. Good morning. So this is Debbie the goose right here? Or no, that's just a regular goose.
Not Debbie.
Debbie's wing is out, so that is not her. We have more guinea hens in my front yard. Those were rescued a little while ago, but they were in quarantine, so now they have been released and we got new ones. So they're the ones in the corn crib that I showed you earlier. And then let me ask these two young men why they're volunteering. Sometimes, hey guys, you're on my live video. Are you doing this for school?
Yeah.
For the National Honor Society?
Yeah.
So this is National Honor Society, and you guys are from Shawnee. I knew it. Shawnee. We've been getting quite a few Shawnee people coming out that are in the National Honor Society. I was in it years ago, and we never had to volunteer. So I'm glad to see you guys volunteering. I'm Lori, by the way. I didn't even meet these young men. What are your names?
Jarrett.
Jarrett.
Walker.
And what?
Walker.
And Walker. Oh, cool names. You guys sound like you're going to have your own movie, your own TV show. So they are scooping manure, picking up leaves, and getting their hours, service hours that they have to do for National Honor Society. How many hours do you have to do?
30.
30. Quite a bit for them. So thank you guys for coming out. It's a beautiful day at least until it rains. Thanks again for helping. So they can pick anywhere.
Girls want to interview them.
Sure. Are you ladies from Shawnee as well? Let me see it. Let's see. Look, she's even sporting her Shawnee cross country. So you're in the National Honor Society?
Yeah.
And what is your name?
Jill.
Jill?
Carly.
Carly. Jill and Carly. Do you guys also have 30 hours? Everybody has to do 30 hours? So, and you were allowed to pick anywhere you wanted to go? And you guys came to the Bunny Farm. We thank you so much. We've been getting Shawnee people quite a bit, so thanks for coming out. I appreciate you're on our live video, so you can watch yourselves later. Thank you so much. Take care, guys.
Maybe the skunk and the kittens that will be.
Oh, the skunk. That looks like my baby today. The skunk. Hi. Hi, Renee. Hi, Rich. My friends here. They were coming from Florida, and they're up for a little bit now, so they've been quarantining here, so they're nice and safe, and they come to the Funny Farm every week, just about. And they have been supporters of mine since before I was a real nonprofit. They've been family friends and
Mark asked
wonderful.
the question, when the temperatures go down, what do you do differently for the ducks and geese?
So a lot of people don't realize that ducks and geese have down. When it's 3 feet of snow, everybody's like, I build them these nice houses, and the ducks sit outside. I'm like, what are you guys doing? They are pretty warm. They're regulated by their feet. They sit down on their feet. They still go into their ponds. We do put a pond heater in because they still want to swim, even though it's crazy cold. We do supply them with houses, and it has to be pretty bad for them to even go in undercover. So we just supply them with lots of hay and cover, which all animals need some kind of a shelter. Some people say, they're wild, they don't need this. Everybody needs a shelter. They have to have the option. If they decide not to go in, then that's their prerogative, but everybody has to have a shelter. Every animal at the Funny Farm has some kind of shelter. And that's why you see we have, I don't even know how many igloos we have, 100, if not more. And then some of them we have, if we've run out, this is our Muscovy duck. He has a half of a dog crate where he goes in. He does get let out, but he could be a little naughty, and he can kiss your kids with his hard beak, so he thinks he's a dog. Yep, he used to live on the porch. Mm-hmm. Yes, a lot of the animals still want to come in the house, and I can't have everybody in. These are more Muscovies that we have some different colors. Some people, they actually have claws, so you have to be careful. They perch up on top of our fences, and when you're picking them up, you have to be really careful because they can scratch you. All right, let's make our way over to, here's our little snack bar. Nobody's here because we don't have too many visitors today because it's supposed to rain later. But we do have a snack bar for people, and we do have our store. I know some people were asking about this. Here's Cindy. I'm not sure if Miss Molly Jolly is here yet. but they work in the store and they, yep, there's Molly Jolly and Cindy, the dynamic duo. All right, I like your little outfit. Hi. And Jolly is trying to get the first treats that people buy. And Molly Jolly is dressed for the occasion.
Let's see your costume.
I just got on my Halloween.
And her Halloween gear. She looks really cute.
Thank you.
Her friends from Texas usually watch her.
Yes, she has her own fan club.
Yes, she does have her own plan. You're fine, honey. Hi, how are you? This is, oh, thank you so much. So this is Paulie. He was.
She took off her outfit. This is what she's really like.
Matt's so funny.
Leslie said she's dressed as Corella Graville and she's running the funny.
Yes, yes. So you can see our 3 books. Look, this is like my little pointer now. Adele, the Diva Chicken, Farley, the Funny Farm Dog, and then Chucky, the Miracle Dog. Matt is supposed to be, we got to get on Matt, supposed to be writing the 4th book, Yogi. I don't even know what you're calling it.
Adventure.
Oh, the Moonlight
Yep, adventure.
Walk.
Yep.
Stroll.
Stroll, yeah.
He doesn't even know what it's called. The Moonlight Stroll.
Yeah.
Good thing
It
this
is
is
an
why I have to
adventure
help him.
book,
Yes,
though.
it is adventure. All right, this poor gentleman's trying to get food, and we're totally in his way.
sorry.
Come on out, and you can see Eagles fan. Woohoo! Eagles in the house. Bye, Cindy. She's wearing her little kitty cat.
Oh, I didn't even see Cindy.
Cindy, yep, she hides most times, but guess what? Haha, we see you.
I'm selling.
She's selling shirts. Look at her. So you can buy shirts. It is on my
Your wish list?
no, not my wish list. My weekly job this week is to try and get an online store. I know, I've been saying that. As long as the animals are fed.
Where is this dog from?
That's Buddy. That's Matt's dog, the white dog. I know, he's usually asleep.
Okay.
He has different colored eyes. He's 10. He's a sweetheart. So he is an honorary. Come here. He's an honorary member of the Funny Farm because even when Matt goes back to New York, Buddy stays here, don't you? He's like, do you have something to eat? You don't play with it. Look, he's like, no, it's nothing to eat. Now look at Brooke. We have a little fire pit, and she is deciding to rub in them. So this is why we have not had a fire lately because the pit has been destroyed, and everything's a toy to Brooke.
It's a fire fun pit.
So normally she brings out my shoes and socks. Oh, now this side. Brooke, do you really have to be in there? Yeah? What are you doing, crazy girl? People say,
funny.
was she really surrendered? She was. And I thought, well, who would surrender a golden? After she was with me for a day, I'm like, she steals everything. Hey, Gig, can you grab the skunk, do you think? Gig loves being on camera. We might think she's going to have her own show. Oh, he's already out. Thanks, Gig. Oops, I'm snorting. Gig is one of our older volunteers. She looks super young, but she's actually a little older. She's drinks that fountain of youth like a lot of the Funny Farm.
We have to get a picture with you. Hold.
Okay, so
When he's done.
when you're done, can I hold?
You can sit right next to him. That would be a great picture.
All right.
Right over.
All right. So somebody asked me last week why he's yellow, because all skunks, most of them are black and white. We apparently have orangey dirt, and he has dug a big, gigantic cave down in his pen so he can keep warm. And that's why his coloring, if you look underneath, his roots are white. See that?
Yeah.
But his outside is yellow. Can I hold him for just a second? Thanks, honey.
Too much orange juice.
Yeah. He's a ginger now. So this is Stinky the skunk. Hi, Tucker. You like Stinky, don't you? He has been descented. You have to have a permit. You should never touch a wild skunk. They're a high vector rabies species. Oh, look, he thinks I'm really his mom. You can only purchase them in one place in New Jersey, and they have to come with a permit. So they're fixed, and they have their scent glands removed. He's a sweetheart. He's been acclimated since a baby to a family, and then he stopped using his litter box. So the wife said to her husband, either he goes or you go. So I guess he opted for us to take him, and you can see he's very happy. He's usually asleep. He is nocturnal, but he does come out to see people, usually for an hour, and then he'll go back to bed for an hour, and then he'll try and come out again. All right, who's next? Okay, ready, girlfriend? You can stand up and hold him if you want. I got my wire there, though. Let me get my wire out of here. Hang on, pick up this arm. Okay, sorry. Technical difficulties. And then she's going to get a picture. You can see they do have, oh, she's getting mad. He's getting mad. I've never seen him getting mad. Wow, he just got mad. He was a little bit mad. Did he?
Oh, I'm good.
Unless he like, you want that? Oh, look at him. I think does he want breakfast? Maybe he didn't have breakfast yet. All right, on our live video, my skunk has never been mean other than to me. And he was trying to get, I think he's got to go back for breakfast. And then we'll bring him out. Hey, where did Kid go?
I'm good.
He did bite your coat a little bit. So I'm gonna put him away for a moment. Thank you. Here, yeah. Thank you. I know I'm all right, let's see. Yeah, I've never seen him do that.
To get out.
All right, let's leave him in. All right, buddy. Look, we'll let him run in. Come here, Matt. You can see him run in.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Go ahead. Dun, 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 dun.
He's like, I want some food.
He wants food. Hang on.
He just got here, I think.
Uh-oh, I don't think there's food in here. All right, we have to get Gig.
Gig has some.
Gig will get some food. I think she's getting it ready.
Okay. There's people that are wanting to see him now.
All right, we'll have to tell them. Can you tell them that we'll get him out in a little bit? He's just being a little feisty. So, apparently he's hangry. All right, now I'm all messed up. Hold on.
Like his mother?
When I don't eat for a really long time, I get like that. I'm like, don't put your hand, bite it. So, but he was a little hangry. So in a little bit, I'm sorry. I think he did bite your coat. So unless he thought you were a skunk, but I just want to make sure. Okay, it looks safe. All right. All right, good. Thank God she's with Renee. Oh my Lord. Okay.
Did you want to show the kitten cottage or not?
All right, the kitten cottage.
Everybody
And there's a pig out, so we don't usually see the pigs, but we can see one of them here.
This is from Teresa. I have enjoyed your live video so much today. Thank you for your time and animal entertainment.
Thank you. That was Teresa?
For your fine animal thing.
Oh, fine animal. I believe this is Bubbles. Where's Dean? I need Dean. I don't even know which pigs. This is the pig village, and they all are pretty spoiled here. They have, we were talking about the houses. Let's go into this house. Come in real quick. If I open the gate, Dean will be here. Let's see.
Got an alarm.
All right, dogs, you're going to stay out, though.
Stay tuck tuck.
Stay out, Tuck. He can come in here, I guess. But inside here, let's see. Okay. I want to show inside their house.
Okay.
So we tell people do not feed the pigs because they can't differentiate between food and your hand. So we say to throw it in. For the most part, I mean, unless you go in, you can go in with Dean. He is our pig volunteer. He loves pigs. All right, we're not going to get you. See, they're used to me coming when Mommy has to do bad things, like come with the vet to give shots. When Dean comes, he knows it's like snacks and lots of love. Here's the door. And you can see in the winter, this will be closed. And he'll have this door to come in, or she'll have this door to come in. And then look in here. This is the area. I said, I'm worried that people are going to come move in. It's so nice. He has an army blanket on the outside, and then on the inside has a bunch of straw. Actually, he has hay in here because we had run out of straw, and we had already done the pig houses, so we will be replacing the hay with straw. We also are always in need of blankets, comforters. They do chew them, so we have to be careful, the heavier duty blankets. So they do rip holes, so if they had that stuffing, it could be a problem. We don't want them getting sick. She's like, who is in my house? Come here. What's the matter? What's the matter? And now Minnie's next door going, hello.
Everybody says, OMG, your costume is so cute.
Thank you. All right, I don't know what time it is.
I don't know either.
Time for you to stop.
Time for me to stop. Okay, it's starting to...
Oh
Okay, we're done. Wait, we'll end up in the cat... Oh, I don't know about the cat house. Can we... Do you get reception in there?
Yeah, but we'll just do it quick.
All right, I'll close this.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Here comes your mama.
I'm coming, Tuck. Good boy. This is the pig play area, so we let them out to socialize. We're trying to get them more together. In my heyday, I would just put all the pigs together and there would be some fighting going on, but we have some little ones and some big ones, so we have to be careful that they don't hurt each other. This is the Kitty Cottage. I have showed this a few times. It has an outside kitty bathroom. Watch out, dogs. And you can see it makes it nice and easy to get litters boxes out. They slide out. You can squirt the whole thing out. It's all waterproof. And the kittens, actually, the cats like to go inside and even sleep in here because it's so dark. Uh-oh, I almost got my thing stuck.
So I
okay.
want to know if you're really walking around in spikes.
They're oh, look, I have leaves stuck to them. So I guess they're a little high. Okay. Tucker's gonna come in. Oh yeah, he's allowed in.
Oh, all right.
Sorry. Can you just come in here, Matt, just a little bit?
Really quick.
Won't smell. Hi, how are you? So you can see this is our newest piece that we just received. This was a donation. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, white. Not the best thing for the funny farm, but they don't care what color it is. They're going to use it, and when it becomes too gross, then we will throw it out and get, hopefully somebody else will donate a new one. This one was a freshly donated one. Ah, Brooke! She stole one of the bowls. This is another one that has a little ladder to get up. And then speaking of ladders, you can see they jump up here and they go up to their bunk beds. Can you see up here, Matt? All the way up at the tippy top. It's heated and air conditioned, so these are for the cats that have been rescued if their owners pass away, or a lot of times people. You're still getting reception?
Yeah,
still good? Matt's, it's going bad, so Matt's going outside. But these cats, you can sit. Thank you for your volunteer time. Okay, sweetie, thanks. So she is sitting there making sure the cats she's socializing the cats, making sure their food bowls and litter boxes are cleaned out. She did her chores, and now she's enjoying the kitties in there.
Hope it rains.
Okay, now it's starting to drizzle.
Another great day video. Thank you so much. I hope you have a
Thank you guys for watching. Again, this is number 29. Lori Zaleski, owner of the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey, an hour from Philly, 45 minutes from Atlantic City. Free to get in Tuesdays and Sundays. We're all volunteer run. Thank you all for your donations. It was incredible. We received not just straw and litter donations that we had our emergency emergency wish list for, but also we got monetary donations and we're able to put it towards more hay or straw. And actually we were running low on chicken food, so we were able to get some chicken food. So thank you guys so much. Love you. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you next week.